Going into the e-commerce side of things, I know this is more new for you. Was there any indication of like, hey, I should create this brand or I should find this product? What was why did you start that e-commerce brand? And were there any kind of pushing factors that led you to do it?
Sure. So I definitely, I think for entrepreneurship, there's a lot of risk taking always. I think it's really important to back that risk taking with research and critical thinking. So for me, I've studied entrepreneurship and I have a lot of friends who are entrepreneurs. And so at the time, it was also partly market timing. So Instagram had made their shopping button, like the main button on their updated app version. And during COVID, like with the changing like work lifestyles and kind of like the more time that people had, like there were definitely a lot of e-commerce brands springing up. So that kind of factored into this like market timing. I will say for Babeboxers specifically, my initial idea was to actually do a fashion brand launched under my own personal brand. So I'm pretty tall. So I wanted to do a boutique kind of catered towards taller women. So I put in a lot of market research, put together a business plan. But it's a competitive market. Like the Instagram retail fashion market's very competitive. So I definitely had my doubts. And then kind of along that time, my sister kept bringing up this idea of girl boxers. So then I did a little more research into that field, and it's an idea that I personally love. I'm a big fan of like loungewear. So after doing a bit of research into that, I decided it was a much more viable and kind of more original, unique idea that had a better market, I guess, a product market fit. So we kind of went from there. So I would say there's definitely, a lot of research, and it wasn't the original idea that I had. There was a lot of pivot involved.
What are a few things that you can take away from that experience and share with people who are thinking about starting their own e-commerce brand? What's kind of like a few things that you wish you had known when you were getting into it?
Sure. I mean, for me, I'm really thankful to have my sister as a co-founder. I think that's been really grounding in our launch process. So I would say finding the right blend of talent, and if you don't want to put everything on yourself, like it's definitely okay to like collaborate and build out a team. So we've actually expanded our team with a TikTok intern about 2 months ago. So she's, we're a great team of like 3 girls now, and that's been super fun and just productive as well for all of us. So I think that aspect was really helpful because it is very stressful and there's a lot of pieces to the picture. I'd say also like the other thing is having a passion for the product and the mission, the purpose that your brand is serving. So that's definitely one of the things that pulls us up through all the work and the planning we do, is really seeing the customer and the way that the product can impact their lives. I think having passion for that is really important.
How are you marketing Babeboxers? How are you sort of getting it out there in the market? How are you generating sales?
Yeah, sure. So one concept that we're definitely focusing on for our marketing is word of mouth. So this is a very, word of mouth is like the swaying conversion factor. So it really has a high impact on consumers. So given like the nature of our product and target audience, we really want our girl boxers to be something that people are getting excited about and sharing with their friends. So the way that's like actually executed is through Instagram and kind of getting the word out through influencers and through our own social media profiles. But that word of mouth kind of tactic honestly is present in every stage of the product, from the design itself to the way we shoot and describe the products to the eventual marketing channels that the consumers actually interact with. So right now, we are focused a lot on influencer marketing through Instagram specifically. But after onboarding our TikTok intern a few months ago, we've also been building out our TikTok platform, and she's been doing a fantastic job with that. And then in the summer and moving forward, we're also definitely looking into moving into Pinterest as well.
And what sort of content are you creating? As kind of like, you know, Babeboxers is kind of like sleepwear. What sort of content do you actually create for TikTok?
Yeah, sure. So like the boxers start out as sleepwear, but our kind of vision for them is really to be integrated into lifestyle because they are longer shorts. So they are something you could, you know, definitely go like grocery shopping or walking your dog in. And so I think that's something we're really trying to illustrate to consumers a little bit more about our brand. So TikTok is a great platform to illustrate that. So we'll do things like a morning routine or like different outfits that you can style the boxers with. And a lot of these are like streetwear outfits. So I think TikTok, there's a lot of opportunity to creatively showcase your product and some of the unique qualities and use cases of the product.